I started the charity in 2010, which was 3 years following my own diagnosis for pancreatic cancer. And the key motivation was the fact that when I was diagnosed, I knew nothing about pancreatic cancer. And then I discovered what the survival rate was. So I was expecting a 3% survival rate to 5 years at that time, which was shocking in itself. Then I discovered that that survival rate had not changed in over 40 years, and I became angry, and I wanted to do something about it.
When you meet people like Ali, who is a survivor and who so passionately wants to raise awareness so that more people can become survivors from pancreatic cancer, that's the message that I think is important to portray. Yes, currently pancreatic cancer has a poor prognosis, but the more we do, and the more we campaign, and the more we push, and the more we inform and make people aware, the better outlook people will have.
It's vital to raise awareness of pancreatic cancer. You know, nearly 10 years ago, I had no idea it existed. And we know that 70% of the UK population doesn't know where in the body their pancreas is, let alone what it does.
Somewhere.
Actually, I
think it's on the other side, isn't it?
We do all sorts to raise awareness. I mean, it goes from big national advertising campaigns to providing really good information to members of the public and our regional representatives who are just so fabulous. It's at very different levels, but there are some of the assets that we've created that have been replicated around the globe, and we must be really proud of that achievement. We also provide really good information for patients and their families, which is free of charge, and it's certified by the Information Standard, and it's written with the help of our specialists and also lay reviewed by people who've been through pancreatic cancer or their families.
The work that Pancreatic Cancer Action does is absolutely amazing. Ever since I was diagnosed, at first, with regards to trying to find information, I felt absolutely lost, had no idea where to go. And first protocol was Pancreatic Cancer Action, where I got the leaflets, I got advice, I got support.
The booklets from Pancreatic Cancer Action gave me all the information I needed about treatment options, questions to ask your doctors or your nurses. I also found the booklets really helpful for my family as well, because they wanted to understand what was going on as well, because it's not just me that with the cancer that it affects everybody.
We also campaign heavily. We will lobby funders like Cancer Research UK and the UK government to put more funding into pancreatic cancer research. It's disgraceful that in 2017 we still haven't got a drug available to English patients that is available in Scotland and Wales, for example. So we decided to do something about it, and we had a poster campaign on a mobile billboard that went up and down Westminster, and we were actually on the headline of the Channel 4 news that evening, and it was very impactful. So we are constantly working with the All-Party Parliamentary Group on pancreatic cancer. I'm on the board of Pancreatic Cancer Europe. I'm a founding board member, and I'm also the vice chair of the World Pancreatic Cancer Coalition. So we are lobbying not only in the UK, but across the globe.
It's absolutely vital that we educate GPs as well as members of the general public about signs and symptoms of pancreatic cancer. Cancers and diseases and conditions which are less common tend to get a bit of a back seat, which is a shame because you can't afford to do that with pancreatic cancer. It's one of the more aggressive ones. One of the ways we can get GPs to become more aware of pancreatic cancer and all its implications is through e-learning modules. They may not have covered it in their GP training, they may not see it much in the surgery, but they need to spot that one case that comes through the door. They can't afford to say, I'll see you in a couple of weeks and see how you're getting on.
We're working hard every single day to improve the numbers being diagnosed in time for surgery. We fund research specifically into improving early diagnosis.
My research is focused on what is called non-coding RNA. Now, a few years back, we all thought that all the DNA that was not associated to proteins was just junk. Now we know that this is not the case. They really are involved in the essential function of the cells.
means so much to me that being here, seeing the research, seeing everything that's going on, the money that's being put into it, to be able to try and find a way of actually being able to diagnose pancreatic cancer a lot earlier.
Ultimately, the goal for Pancreatic Cancer Action is that this is no longer a disease that's thought of that nobody can do anything about. The people who really help are our supporters, and they are invaluable in order for us to raise awareness, to help us lobby. Without their energy and their drive and their support, we couldn't be doing what we're doing at all. So I'm incredibly grateful to each and every one of our supporters who have helped us along the way, some from the very beginning when I founded the charity, and those others who joined us recently because of recent touches with the disease. You're all really, really important, and thank you.